What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's reaction video is the 15 most beautiful cities in America. We've done some videos like this, like amazing places, national parks, which they've been stunning, haven't they?
Yeah.
Right.
It's our first city one though, isn't it?
This is a city one, so it's going to focus more on the cities. So we've seen some already stunning places.
And towns we did.
We did, oh no, we did worst towns the other day.
Oh, worst towns.
Worst towns the other day, which you guys will be seeing in a couple of hours from now, but it was actually yesterday.
Yeah.
So we've gone from worst towns
to amazing cities.
to amazing cities. Any clues you think's going to be on here?
Cities, that's like Los Angeles.
I'm
Like
guessing
that.
so, yeah. Maybe New York could be counted as well.
I don't know if New York would be classed as a beautiful city.
It's got a nice skyline.
It does.
It has got a nice skyline.
I reckon...
I'm going to say Atlanta. I'm just going to throw that in there.
I'm going to go for San Francisco.
San Francisco. Oh, that's a good shout, actually, yeah.
I'm going to go for Miami.
Miami, okay.
I'm going to go for New York then, because I think the skyline will bring that in.
We'll see. Let's get straight into it. Smash the like button if you enjoy it. Get your top 3 predictions in the comments below, or just your favourite city.
I'll go for Houston too.
Houston.
Let
us know your favourite city in the comments below. Smash the like button, guys. Smash the subscribe button. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
The 15 most beautiful cities in America. Welcome to alux.com, the place where future billionaires come to get inspired.
Well,
if
we're not
you're
a
not
future billionaire,
subscribed
but we
yet,
come anyway.
We're going to say, let's go off this. You never know. We may win, like,
Billionaire lottery.
Billion lottery,
you're missing out.
Because they do them regularly, don't
Hello,
they?
Aluxers. Welcome back for another exciting video presented by our team here at alux.com. America's known for its diversity and mixture of cultures, and keeping that in mind, you can only imagine the beauty that lies within it. Traveling through America and exploring some of the most beautiful cities in the world is an incredible journey. It's difficult to narrow down these spots to the top 15, but we've compiled such a list for you today. The locations we're featuring here are known for their historic significance, beautiful landmarks, diverse cultural events, breathtaking views, and astonishing architecture. But each city has something a little different than the last.
New York
but that's
will
enough
be
with
there.
the intro. Let's
We've
get
been there.
started.
We've been on
Number 15, Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh, I said Atlanta. There we go.
Located in the southeast state of Georgia, Atlanta is one of the most important landmarks for both the Civil War and the Civil Rights Movement. With gorgeous lines of trees, green hills, and lavish
I do like how green it is.
Atlanta was appropriately named the city in a forest, but there are also numerous skyscrapers that contribute greatly to the city's beauty. Atlanta's most famous attractions include World of Coca-Cola, Centennial Olympic Park, and the Atlantic Botanical Gardens. You also shouldn't miss a trip to the Stone Mountain Park, where you'll have the best view of the city.
That sounds awesome.
Looks good though with the lights.
What were we saying? Looks good with the lights?
Looks good with the lights, and then I just went to pizza.
We always skip these ads, but this is what we have to do. If you ever see little cuts, it's because we skip these ads, don't we? But
now I want Domino's.
But now we might as well just carry on to
Number 14.
There's only one.
Park, where you'll have the best view of the city. Number 14, Nashville, Tennessee.
Yeah, me neither.
When it comes to having fun, America has great things to offer, and Nashville is a good example of this. Can you think of a better place for good music, tasty food, and a good old Tennessee whiskey? From country and blues to rock and pop to jazz and classical, Nashville really has it all. There's always something to do in Nashville, and some of the best barbecue as well as their famous hot chicken. When you're in the city, you make sure to visit the legendary Bluebird Cafe for some intimate atmosphere in Nashville's most famous music venue. You can also see an exact replica of Greece's Parthenon in their Centennial Park.
That's pretty sick.
Number 13, Portland, Oregon. If you're up for something more laid back and casual, then Portland is the city for you. You can chill out in a cafe or take a long walk in Washington Park in case you're a nature lover. You can also visit the famous Japanese garden while you're visiting too. And when the sun starts to set, make sure to grab a spot at one of the terrace bars with a view over the Oregon Convention Center with tall, beautifully illuminated towers.
That sounds good.
Wow.
Number 12,
Oh,
Bozeman, Montana.
That looks nice.
Some of the most beautiful landscapes in the country are located.
A bit of country dale, countryside kind of stuff. It looks nice.
That looks cute. I like that.
It looks nice.
Right here in Bozeman, Montana. Breathtaking skylines and views from a hill over the whole city are something that many people never forget. Even though it's not your usual go-to place when you want to wander the streets, it's a place where you come to experience nature at its finest. It's the perfect spot for those who love biking and hiking, and Bozeman also has the biggest collection of dinosaur bones located in the Museum of the Rockies. This city has a pleasant college vibe, so it's a perfect, relaxing getaway. Number 11. St. Augustine, Florida. St. Augustine, Florida is the oldest European settlement that's still populated. This beautiful city dates back to 1965 when the Spanish settlers came and established the city. With a strong European vibe, it's impossible not to like St. Augustine and enjoy its
very Spanish with the white buildings. White buildings just always remind me of Spain.
The red rooftops always remind me of Spain.
Yeah, very sun diffracting colours and stuff like that. It's nice, isn't it?
It is
and
very
with a little bay as well there.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks nice. So these some of these we've got to visit, haven't we? Have to.
Remarkable beauty. Museums such as the Pirate and Treasure Museum, with its large collection of pirate artifacts, and the Leichner Museum, where you can enjoy numerous pieces of art, are only a few of the reasons you'll never forget a trip to St. Augustine. Number 10.
Yes.
Houston, Texas. This city may not have all the bells and whistles that some other cities have, but what Houston lacks in quantity, it makes up for in quality. Houston is filled to the brim with incredible street art and murals, giving the city a very unique feel. The streets in Houston are wide and spacious, filled with interesting shops and restaurants. Speaking of which, Houston is also the culinary capital of America, with more restaurants per capita than any other city in America. But most interesting of all, Houston is home to the NASA Space Center. Houston is most certainly one of...
You definitely got to do all the space if you go to Houston, haven't you?
Definitely.
I imagine that to you guys, you may take it for granted because it's just potentially your doorstep, whatever. But I'd be so cool to see all that, wouldn't it?
Definitely.
100% of mums.
The more unique hidden gems in America. And suffice it to say, it's by far one of the most beautiful and interesting cities you could possibly visit.
Definitely.
Number 9. Virginia Beach, Virginia. Virginia Beach, as the name implies, is full of beautiful beaches where natural beauty abounds. You can also head to First Landing State Park and watch the sunset without a worry in the world. This just might be the best city for those who desire a romantic atmosphere, with plenty of restaurants to dine in with your loved ones. Also, the Busch Gardens Amusement Park is a great destination if you have some kids along with you and would like to have some quality time with your whole family. Number 8. New Orleans, Louisiana.
That looks nice.
With its exotic blend of diverse cultures, New Orleans represents the true meaning of the term melting pot. You can't go wrong with New Orleans and its fantastic French architecture and rich Caribbean flavor. It's home to the famous Mardi Gras Festival, visited by millions of partying tourists each year. Its cuisine is incredible and jam-packed with an array of diverse local ingredients that you can only try here. You can't call yourself a true adventurer unless you've experienced everything New Orleans has to offer. Number 7. Seattle, Washington.
I love the Needle. That is a stunning building, isn't it? It just...
That's in Grey's Anatomy.
It also rotates, I think, as well. I've been told it rotates, so if you start at a restaurant, I think it's a restaurant up there, you go round, your view changes constantly.
Wow.
I think that's the right one. Let us know in the comments, but I'm pretty sure it is. That's pretty cool, isn't it?
One of the largest cities in the Northwest Pacific region, Seattle boasts one of the fastest growing economies in the United States, and it certainly shows. Its cityscape is littered with beautiful monuments, with its crown jewel being the retro-futuristic Space Needle Tower. Its music scene has always been incredibly rich, from the 40s and 50s jazz era all the way up to the modern sounds of grunge in the 1990s. Seattle manages to create a perfect blend of old and new that leaves no visitors unsatisfied.
I like that.
Number 6. Chicago, Illinois. Home to the famous Lincoln Park, Chicago-style hot dogs, and towering skyscrapers. Chicago represents the beating urban heart of America. If you're visiting this windy city on the East Coast, you shouldn't overlook all the attractions it has to offer. Its famous Gothic architecture and busy streets will provide you with a true representation of what urban America is all about. Likewise, near to the turn of the 19th century, Chicago opened its doors to immigrants from all around the globe, which gives this city its incredible diverse demographic, only adding to the metropolitan feel of this great city. Number 5. Las Vegas, Nevada.
Yeah, I didn't think about that, but I suppose it is so colourful. It is bright, attractive, you know what I mean? Very out there. There's a mini Eiffel Tower, you know what I mean? Very out
London
there.
Eye.
So I guess it's a beauty in a different way.
It's a different kind of beauty, isn't
it? It's definitely more in your face, bright, colourful, not a beautiful architecture.
No.
But it's a very nice architecture, don't get me wrong. But it is kind of that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oops.
This oasis in the middle of the Nevada desert certainly lives up to its nickname, Sin City. Home to some of the world's most famous casinos like Caesar's Palace and the Excalibur, as well as some of the most luxurious hotels on Earth, Las Vegas is all about indulging in the senses. An atmosphere of abundance and exuberance radiates throughout the neon-lit streets of the Vegas Strip, the home of most of its hotels, casinos, and nightclubs. It's almost impossible not to find something to enjoy in Las Vegas. For a true hedonist, this little island of indulgence in the middle of the desert is heaven, with just the right amount of hell. Number 4. Boston, Massachusetts. Situated in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, Boston is home to some of the most important events in American history, like the Boston Tea Party and the Battle of Bunker Hill. Being one of the oldest cities in America, it's difficult to go down the street without bumping into some little snippet of its glorious past. From its architecture to its monuments, museums, and parks, Boston is a gold mine for anyone looking to satisfy their desire for history and knowledge about where the Great Experiment started. Boston Harbor is also a beautiful sight just beyond the towering skyscrapers. Number 3. New York City, New York. You can't have a list of the most beautiful cities in America without...
Yeah, like the beach at California and stuff like that.
Either Los Angeles or San Francisco, or maybe both.
Maybe both, potentially, but we've been to New York, haven't we? Absolutely stunning. Again, fantastic bridges, some fantastic buildings, and we made the most of it when we went, didn't we?
Yeah, we really did.
Without mentioning New York City. The Big Apple is not just one of the most beautiful cities in America, but one of the most beautiful in the world. Its incredible cityscape is unparalleled. From Central Park to the Empire State Building, New York is absolutely packed with some of the world's most breathtaking landmarks.
It is.
Nightclubs, restaurants, museums, parks, monuments, stadiums, shops. New York has it all.
Yeah, it sure did.
Number 2, Charleston, South Carolina.
Wow.
Charleston has been named as the #1 city not only in the U.S., but the entire world by Travel and Leisure magazine, and there are many reasons for this. Everywhere you turn in the city is another beautiful sight, from the famous Rainbow Row to the iconic Pineapple Fountain and historic marketplace. Charleston is also known as the Holy City because of its many beautiful and historic churches. Make sure to also visit Charleston Harbor and Fort Sumter, where the Civil War began. Number 1, Los Angeles, California. Finally, we've reached number 1 on our list. This pick was pretty hard to make, but I
tell you what, you can't beat some nice shots with palm trees and blue sky.
And a beach.
On a beach. It could be anywhere in the world, it just looks stunning, doesn't it?
Los Angeles definitely deserves the number 1 spot. The City of Angels, the place where summer never ends, home to Hollywood as well as most of the entertainment industry that we enjoy today. LA's nightclubs are some of the best in the world, and its beaches are unparalleled in their splendor. The people who live there are diverse and always look to have a good time. Chances are, if you happen to be just strolling down Venice Beach, you might just run into that famous movie star or celebrity you've been gushing over.
That's what's so weird,
singer
is I reckon if we went to Los Angeles, like the Hollywood area, we would meet someone famous.
Let us know in the comments, would you? How common is it? I don't know.
I mean, we may not know they're famous, but they're probably famous.
Yeah, we're useless with famous people, aren't we? Like, name-wise.
Yeah, like, it would need to be, like... I don't even know off the top of my head who would be in California, but...
Let us know in the comments.
It would need to be someone, like, well-known.
Yeah, like The Rock or something. Just walking down the street.
Oh, yeah.
You alright?
No, I've remembered what you mean. Or, like, Harry Styles or someone.
I knew you was going to say that. You were just hesitant to say it, weren't you?
That's why I'm thinking about the backlash I was going to get.
Can't seem to get out of your head. In the city of Los Angeles, that's a completely normal occurrence. LA is everything you've ever dreamed about and more, and that's precisely why it was placed number 1 on our list. So, we've come to the end of our 15 most beautiful cities in America. We hope we've inspired your travel plans even just a little bit. Now that we're wrapping up our list, we'd like to...
My favourite was Montana.
Yeah.
That night. Do you remember Montana?
Yeah, very nice.
That was my favourite.
I mean, I was happy to see Charleston in there. Not the big main places taking up the top spots. Charleston, you thought,
Los Angeles kind of
fantastic in there. I think a lot of them deserve. It's all subjective as well. Like you say, your favourite's Montana. It's all opinion. Let us know your opinion in the comments. And did you enjoy that?
It was good.
Some absolutely stunning places. We've got some more videos on like the highest skylines and stuff like that, and other stunning places in America, so stay tuned for them. Smash that button if you enjoy it, guys. Smash the subscribe button, and what should we do?
Have a fantastic day.
And we'll see you legends in the next one. Peace.